In 1948, Emmy Gifford and two volunteers from the Junior League of Omaha were inspired to start a theater for young audiences in Omaha. And 1 year later, the Omaha Junior Theater was born. In 1974, it moved to the Center Theater down on Center as the first time it ever had a permanent home. And then in 1993, a donation from the Blumpkin family took it to a new location. The company changed its name to the Omaha Theater Company and moved to the old Astro Theater, renamed the Rose Blumpkin Performing Arts Center after a $10.3 million renovation spearheaded by the Rose Blumpkin Performing Arts Center Foundation President Susie Buffett. The Omaha Theater Company first staged a production at the Rose Theater in 1995. Good morning, I'm Mark Renner from Berkshire Hathaway Ambassador Real Estate. I'm known as Mr. Omaha, and I've been voted the outstanding agent in Omaha twice. One of the reasons why I'm known as Mr. Omaha is because, which is what my clients started calling me, is because of my knowledge of Omaha and the things that are here and the wonderful jewels that we have. Today, I want to talk to you about the Omaha Theater Company for Young People, also known as the Children's Theater. I was on the board of directors of the Children's Theater, and I absolutely love it. If you love the performing arts, then you'll love the Children's Theater. I always viewed the Children's Theater as an opportunity for we parents to expose our children to the performing arts at a younger age to see if they liked it. I took my kids to the Junior Theater. They didn't like it. Me, I love the performing arts, the Junior Theater, live theater, and Broadway. But today, let's talk about the Omaha Theater Company for Young People, or the Children's Theater. It's the oldest children's theater in the United States, and it performs in the Rose Theater. Besides performing plays here in Omaha for an audience of children and their parents, it has outreach programs across Nebraska. But I always considered the Children's Theater to be the number one most outstanding children's theater in the United States. Not only because it's the oldest or the first one, but because for decades it performed for 10 days on Broadway in New York City, and it was sold out. You couldn't get a ticket. It performed for 2 weeks each year for decades at the Kennedy Center in Washington, D.C., and it was sold out. You couldn't get a ticket. In some of my coming videos, we'll talk about how the history of the Rose Theater, how it became the Rose Theater, why it was named the Rose Theater, and other interesting things about the Omaha Children's Theater. But if you haven't had a chance to take your children or grandchildren, I strongly recommend it. This is one of the outstanding jewels in the city of Omaha. As I said, I'm Mark Renner from Berkshire Hathaway Ambassador Real Estate. I'd love to have you call me if you have any real estate questions about buying or selling or about Omaha in general. I have many other stories and information about why Omaha is a wonderful place to live. My personal contact information is streaming below, but call me at 402-690-1687 if you have any questions at all about real estate in Omaha, or buying real estate or selling real estate, or give me an email at mark@markrenner.com. I thank you for watching today and have a great day.